What's up, everybody? Just hanging out today, man. Doing a little editing right now on my computer, and I figured I'd go live, haven't connected with you guys face to face like this in a minute. So, if you come on, if you hop on, welcome. If catch you later, leave a comment, whatever. I'm gonna try to go live pretty often though. So, hey, what up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up? Hopping on. What's going on? Yeah, so I don't really have anything like I'm just kind of winging it. I don't really have anything like off the top of my head I'd like to talk about or anything. Been making a lot of videos, guys. Like I have a lot of videos lined up. The ceiling is up. I don't understand what you mean by that, but that's what's up. But yeah, guys, I'm making a lot of videos lately. I have tons and tons and tons of videos pre-made. So I'm excited. Linus is in here, so you may hear some meowing action. I still don't get it. It's okay. It's okay. Express yourself. What's up? Hey, is that my sister, Nicole Phillips? Is that Ari? Is that Ari? Hey, Ari. What's up, y'all? My G. But yeah, man. So I have a bunch of videos. Hey, my little sister's on here, y'all. Say hi to my little sister, y'all. She in here. That means y'all behave yourselves. Yeah, I got a cat, man. Well, he's technically not my cat. He's my roommate's cat. Come here, man. Oh, what's up, buddy? Want to say hi to everybody? Say hi. He's a talker. But Lithuania. Wow. I haven't really been to any consciousness retreats. It's on the goal list though. It's on the goal list. So I know Ryan Cropper just came back from like a really cool ayahuasca retreat. That's a big goal of mine. I would love to do that. I think there's one in Florida I might check out this year. But it's been a good day so far, man. I went to a networking event earlier today, so that was really cool. I got to converse with a lot of really cool minds, getting advice on how I could begin to kind of build a business around my YouTube channel. And I'm gonna start offering one-on-one coaching here soon on my website. I've been working on this website forever, man. I just got to get it finished, but I really want to figure out a way to begin to make a little money doing all this. That way I can do this full time and really help people out in a different way. But what you doing, man? Yeah, I know. Let's see. What do I think about fasting? Fasting. I fasting. There's a lot of benefits of fasting, man. I don't fast a whole lot. I do intermittent fasting mainly because when I'm working, I'm doing stuff. I'm constantly doing stuff, and next thing you know, it's been like 9 hours. I'm like, dang, have I eaten? And then I'll eat like a meal. So, but fasting, there's a lot of benefits of fasting. There's this book I lent it out, but there's this book called The Wheels of Life, and it goes throughout the chakras. And so when you get to the crown chakra, the main thing that it gives you like different foods that affect all the chakras, and fasting is the one that kind of opens up the crown and allows universal intelligence to really work with you. Have you read that book? Yeah, it's a really good book. It's like the chakra Bible, man. I mean, you'll learn so much from that book, Wheels of Life. I highly recommend it. But so I'll notice when I'm fasting throughout the day that my mind is a lot sharper. Thoughts come to me a lot quicker. I'm able to get more work done. My vibration stays a little bit higher, and then sometimes it'll dip when I get to that certain window where I'm like, okay, I need some food. You know what I mean? And so the longest I've ever went fasting was about three days, 2.5 days, 2 days and 3 quarters, and it was challenging. It was definitely challenging, but I definitely felt a flush, a cleanse, and it really pushes out not only like physical and chemical detoxes, but it also gives you a mental and emotional detox, because food is very comforting at times. Food is just like many things that you ingest, sometimes can be something used to cover up like emotional issues. You can use food as a comforting food. I did water fasting whenever I fasted for about 3 days. I fasted with water, and but it can be a great way to flush out emotions and things of that nature. I do a lot of meditating when I'm fasting, a lot of spending time with myself. I don't do a whole lot of, extra stuff. Um, kind of just chill when I'm fasting. So, how long did your longest lucid dream last? There's a video I have a while back called my I died in a lucid dream, or I died in a dream, and I was in this dream for what seemed like an eternity. I was there for so long. I thought I died in a dream, and then in that dream where I believed that I had died, I then got out of my body that was dead in that dream, and then I like phased into a different reality, and I was like in this waiting place where I was just waiting, and I was waiting, and I was waiting, and I was waiting for something to happen, and I was just there for so long, man. Not getting on to that story. It's somewhere in my video log. Check it out. It's pretty old. Let's see. How do I look at the comments that were previously left? I appreciate the love, man. What's the most life-changing book I've ever read? You guys want to see something? Check this out. I'll show you guys. This is our room. I moved out to Kansas City. Got a little yin of the yang back there. Little Buddha action. Some good portals. These tapestries to me are like portals of energy. They come into my room. But check this out, right? So I got all these books, man. This is a really cool story, actually. So I have tons of books, right? I haven't read all of these. I've read a lot of them, but I haven't read all of them. As you can see, let's see. The most life-changing book, I believe I gave it away. Well, actually, no. Conversations with God. This book right here, this is book 2. I have all 3 books. I might have given one of them away, or other 2 away. I give a lot of books away. But Conversations with God, book 1, book 2, and book 3. I am telling you, if you want some pure truth, if you want a book that's like, it's not dogmatic, it's not all, it's just straight up intuitive truth, and it's an amazing book, man. I've read all 3 of them several times, and when you're reading with something, you read something, and your intuition and your feelings will let you hear the I and the arm in there. Where's it at? Where's it at? I have that. So all these books I got, man, these were all gifted to me. This is a really cool law of attraction story. This was some years back when I first got on my spiritual path, right? My personal development journey and path. And me and my buddy Patrick, we'd always spend all this time in Barnes and Noble. We'd be in Barnes and Noble, just sitting down and reading and writing. And hello from New Zealand, what's up, yo? We'd be reading and we'd be writing and just thinking about life and trying to develop and grow. And one day I was standing in like the philosophical section, the self-help section, right? And I'm standing there, I'm going through all these books, and there's this guy standing next to me, and my intuition just told me like, yo, say something to this dude, like, just say something, anything, and I was really awkward back then, socially awkward. I wasn't really like great with people, but someone just told me to say hi to him. So I'm like, hey man, what's going on, man? These are pretty cool books, right? And he's like, yeah, man, I love these books. And we started talking about a few of them that we read there, and that turned into like an 1.5-hour long conversation where he showed me all these different books, and he told me, he's like, you know what, man? So one thing I've been doing for the last 15 years is I've been going around to all these different, bookstores, Goodwills. I've been going to all these thrift shops, and I'd go in there and I just look for books, and I just like, even if I read the book already, or if I had a good feeling about the book, I just grab it, and and he's like, and I give books away, and he's like, I've been accumulating all these books for years, because something inside me told me that I'm going to give these books to somebody who really needs them, and he's going to do something great with these books. And he's like, and I think that person is you. And he gave me over 100 books. Look at this. And this is another drawer. I have a whole nother drawer right here of books, so, and my cousin has some in his room, but, and my buddy Patrick, he has a lot of the books too. I split them with him. I gave him some of the books too, because he was, part of the journey with me. But that was a really cool thing that happened. Now, how do I look at all these comments? This is my first time going live on my phone, so how do I look at your comments? Oh, there they are. Okay, cool. Yeah, it was really crazy. It was a really cool experience. Look at the cat. The cat just took over. Look at this. Hey man, what's up? That's my seat. You know that? Yeah. Okay. So there's a lot of questions on here. Let me go ahead and I'm start hopping. Okay, that's a great question. How to overcome anxiety, y'all? If there's one thing that I know about is anxiety, because I've had a lot of anxiety in my life. Even in the past, when you guys probably watched some of my old videos, you know, it seemed like I'm like confident and grounded and stuff in the videos, but it's just me in a room with a camera. There's nobody else's energy for me to interact with. So, you know, when I would be in social situations, I would often find that I would get anxious because just interpreting people's energy and overthinking and you know, just other thinking patterns that would get energy all misaligned and you start feeling anxious. So a couple great ways to get over anxiety is there's a reason that anxiety is there. You know, what is that anxiety pointing towards? You know, if you're feeling anxiety, what is it pointing towards? Is it pointing towards something that your intuition, your higher self is telling you, like, yo, you need to give this attention? Because if you ignore something that's on your life path, on like that's intertwined with what you may feel to be your purpose, if you ignore that, you're going to feel anxiety. You know, if you're not living in alignment with who you feel like you really are, you're going to feel anxiety. And so maybe your actions need to be shifted around. You know, maybe you have to change up the way you're going about your life. That'll make a huge difference. Sometimes anxiety, it has to do with the food you're eating and the things you're putting into your body. You know, what stuff are you putting? If you're putting a lot of substances or artificial crap into your body, it'll just throw your brain chemicals off. You know what I'm saying? If your brain hormones and everything is imbalanced, you're gonna feel really anxious and, you know, imbalanced. Anxiety to me is another word for, you know, emotional imbalance. And so it's just a matter of coming back into balance. Breathe. Breathing has a lot to do with your anxiety. You know, if you're not breathing properly, you'll feel anxious. Let me sit back down. Hey, kitty, I'm sorry. I'm gonna need this seat. All right. Yeah, I know. All right, come on. Yeah, right. Okay. All right. Whew, okay. Let me get back over here, but you know, breathing, man. Breathing is huge. Check out a guy named Elliot Hulse. I always talk about him. He teaches grounding and bioenergetics, and those are the things that I have really benefited from: yoga, meditation, bioenergetics, all that stuff. So, yeah. So those are just a few ideas. I'm going to get to some other people's questions. So, but I'll make a video talking about it, going into depth, ranting about it. What else, you guys? Let's see. So we have, how often do I lucid dream? Recently, not that much. You're welcome. Much love. Recently, I haven't been doing a whole lot of lucid dreaming just because, once again, there's a term that I've been trying to coin is, you know, lucid living. I've been really focused on my physical reality and trying to manifest the things that I desire, working with people. You know, I've been enjoying this life dream, you know what I'm saying? So my attention has been on my life dreams. But whenever I set intentions, you know, strong intentions to lucid dream, I lucid dream. I had a lucid dream the other night. It was really fun. I was flying like I've never flied before. I noticed how like, as I begin to grow and develop and change and raise my vibration, that dreams reflected. My dreams reflected, you know. And so I was in this dream with my cousin. My cousin was running around, and I was flying, like I was like Magneto from X-Men, you know what I'm saying? It was really cool. It was really cool. It was a lot of fun. So, but I lucid dream pretty often. Not a whole lot though. It requires attention, you know, attention, time, and attention, and focusing on your dream life. You know, whatever you focus on in life, it expands. Let's see what else. Hey, from Norway, I gave a book to a friend in Bali and received The Alchemist back. Alchemist is a really great book. I'm like 3/4. So a lot of times I don't finish books, man. I just like, I'll read a lot of them through, and then I'll hop on another book and I'll get into that one and just never finish them. You know, I need to. Let's see. So how many of you guys? I have a question. How many of you guys are here? Have discovered my channel because of astral projection? I'd like to know that. You know, because I made a video today on astral projection, so that'll be going up shortly. Probably not today, tomorrow or something. But I'll just save all the information for that video. But I made a video today on astral projection, so if a lot of you guys have been looking around for astral projection videos, yeah, a lot of you guys. But yeah, I have some advice coming to you guys for those of you who have been trying to astral project and who haven't had, like, been getting the kind of progress you want to get. Recently, I have not been astral projecting very often at all. And once again, it's just because attention, just like my attention has shifted in life. And I'm really, really focused on building, a community of people in which we can, come together and grow. And it's amazing. I've attracted that into my experience here in Kansas City. I'm part of this community called Soul Ascension. They have this huge mansion, and they've utilized the law of attraction to attract some great things into their life. And there's so many cool people part of this community. So we're going to be doing a lot of things together, and who knows, maybe we might have a meetup here in Kansas City in the future. Maybe have like a 3-day event or weekend where we all can come together and exchange energy, do a little healing, some sound healing, some meditation, some bioenergetics, some teachings for lucid dreaming and astral projection. So who knows what's in the future? Okay, let's see. Yeah, Ryan Cropper, man. Isn't that Ryan Cropper's channel blew up? It blew up, man. It's crazy. I remember we both started YouTube around the same time, and he just stayed consistent and kept going while I fell off a few times. And but yeah, man, he has some great videos on astral projection. Oh my goodness, he's definitely, to me, more advanced than I am when it comes to astral projection, simply because he was born kind of like doing that. Like he was doing that really young, and he came into this world naturally doing it, versus I, just like a lot of you guys, just heard of it, and I was like, I want to try it and see if I can do it. And eventually, after trying for so long and even giving up and stopped trying, I stopped trying, I finally had an astral projection experience. So that's more. So I'm still, I'm not advanced with it, but I am, pretty intermediate when it comes to astral projection. So I've had a fair amount of experiences. I think Ryan has the ability; he can just sit back and go boom and start astral projecting, versus I have to be meditating a lot. I have to have a certain lifestyle in place. I have to have a certain lifestyle in place in order for me to be able to astral project. And right now, I just don't have that kind of lifestyle in place where I'm meditating as much as I used to. Like when I was living in Iowa, I was meditating like 3 times a day. Like I didn't really do as much as I do now. Now I'm really focused on building businesses and networking and stuff. You hear me? Ryan is a savage, man. I saw that he did a fast that lasted 7 days. What? It's crazy, man. That's crazy. I did a water fast for 3 days, and I was getting ready to die. So, what I'm saying? Like the discipline that it took for him to, dry fast for 7 days is unreal. So, big shout out and respect to Ryan Cropper. I'll give you guys this as far as astral projection, okay? I don't know how long a lot of you guys have been trying to astral project, what that's looked like for you. But one thing that I found to work for me is, I was trying for a long time. I'm talking months. I was practicing, I was meditating, I was laying down at different times in the day, on the floor, on my bed. I mean, I was trial and error. Like I was obsessed with trying to astral project. And I never had an experience. I would have dreams. My dream life would increase and get better, but I could never astral project. And so I would even get to sleep paralysis, and I would feel slight movements of my astral body. I'd get to the vibration stage, as many other YouTubers call it. I'd get to that stage, and I would move my body, my astral body a little bit, but the pressure, the spiritual pressure from, switching realms was too much for my astral body to be able to process, so I couldn't get up. And so it just got to a point where I was like, okay, I got to chill out with this, and I got to refocus on school, and so I did that. And about a month and a half, 2 months went by without me even really trying. And I go home on my winter break, and I'm with my family, I'm relaxing. I'm not thinking about any school. I'm not thinking about astral projection, none of that stuff. And one night I go to sleep, and I'm laying down. I remember it clear as day. I had my TV. I used to, it's now my little sister's room, but I had my bed in the corner of my room, and I had the TV on one side, and I had the TV on, and I remember like the light flashing when I was laying there, and I woke up in the middle of the night with the TV still on, and I just turned back over. And as I turned back over, sleep paralysis, my body fell back asleep, and sleep paralysis, or the vibration stage, hit me like a ton of bricks. And it almost hit me as I was turning over, but I guess I wasn't turning over, and it was my body, my astral body, that kept rolling, and my astral body kept rolling, and next thing you know, I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, I'm doing it. I'm feeling the emotion that I felt back then when when I did it, but I rolled on my body, and I remember it's like getting up, and I remember it felt like my feet started floating. You know, my feet started floating, and I remember getting up and seeing my legs on the bed. And I kept moving, and the light was flashing, and then I started. And much love to you. Hey, much love, man. Thank you. But yeah, and I started floating towards the TV, and I not the TV, towards the door in my room, and the door was shut, and I phased through my door, and I was just like in awe. I was like, this is freak, and there was this vent. Right, I was like really close to the ground for some reason. I think I was more like astral traveling, because I don't remember really having too much of a physical form, as I do, and most times I'm astral projecting. But I was floating right next to this vent, and I saw this vent. I'm looking at the vent, and I'm like, oh, I'm actually astral. And then I got scared, and then I tried to will myself back to my body, and long story short, I snapped back into my body, and then next when I woke up, and I was like, I did it. So, but that was after me stopping, right? So I gave it a rest. A lot of you guys are trying way too hard, and and you're trying, and you're trying, and you're trying, and then you kind of program yourself with how hard you're trying. You get used. You get vibrationally aligned with trying versus actually doing it and actually allowing it to happen. So a lot of you guys need to give it up for a little while. If you've been trying for a long time, now I'm not saying don't be persistent, like keep trying, keep meditating, keep growing, but some of you guys, if you've been going for a long time and it's not working for you, it's not your time. So rest, like give it a break, and I believe personally that it requires a certain kind of individual to be able to astral project. A lot of these people that you follow, Ryan Cropper, Koi Fresco, Infinite Waters, they're all very personally developed. They're very personally developed. They've been working on themselves and come to mental, physical, and emotional alignment and balance. And so it's from that place that you're able to astral project. And some people, it just happens to you randomly. It's a very relative, type of thing. But you have to be able to listen to your emotions and your feelings and let you know, like, okay, how long have I been going at this? Maybe I should give it a break, and you set intentions, right? Sometimes you have to let your intentions that you set work for you, but you can't let those intentions that you set work for you if you're in the way, Hey, buddy, okay. You can't let those intentions work for you if you're in the way. So sometimes you have to stop and allow so that you can receive, and those intentions can work for you. So that's just a thought. I'm gonna post a video, guys, tomorrow or the next day on some advice for astral projection, so you guys can start. You can get out your body and you can explore the astrals a little bit, man. Because it's amazing. It will blow your mind. It's it really makes you realize how much is going on. Okay, all right. Oh, yeah, okay, all right. I need you to move. All right, guys. Let me scroll through your comments for a sec. I'm trying to cross your ass, man. T-Raw gave everybody like a tip. He said, start out trying to cross your astral hands and astral arms and move them on your lap while meditating. You will feel the same resistance and drag your feel in a dream when you're okay. I don't. But yeah, no. Yeah, and you always have access to your astral body. So, utilize your imagination. That's one thing that Ryan Cropper was talking about in I just watched one of his videos the other day, his beginner crash course. And, just to see what his videos are like. I haven't really watched a whole lot of them, but, losing train of thought. But, he said He said, when you're laying in your bed, imagine and go around your room in your imagination and take note of what's in your room. You know, feel the texture. Like right now, if I choose, without touching my phone, if I can feel my phone out with my imagination. I can utilize my imagination to almost feel my astral arm, and my astral arm reach out and touch the phone. Right? You always have access to it, but it's just a matter of getting 100% of your attention in your astral body, so that your astral body is strong enough to actually do something. But a lot of us have a difficult time getting our attention into our astral body because our attention is everywhere else. So it's hard to move your astral body if your attention is scattered. So, um, but yeah, that's a great piece of advice, man. Let's see. What would you say is the best technique to astral project for the first time? Honestly, I don't really use any techniques besides going into sleep paralysis and trying to get up. That's the main way I've done it. I know I've seen like a video where Ryan was like holding like a tennis ball in his hand. I haven't tried any of that stuff, so it'd be a good idea. Maybe I should try um, some of those other techniques and see if they work, and then review them for you guys. Maybe I should try that. Um, and it's funny. Last night, I set the intention to astral project last night, and hey, good, man. I'm glad, man. I'm glad the videos helped you, bro. That warms my heart, man. I'm glad to hear that, man. Thank you for tuning in and supporting, man. I appreciate y'all. But last night I set the intention to astral project, and I ended up falling asleep. I didn't astral project, but I felt a connection to the astrals like I haven't felt in the past. So I can imagine that when I begin to astral project again, I'm gonna have even cooler, more vivid, and awesome experiences, because I've changed a lot since the last time I've had a major astral projection experience. I've changed a lot, and I would say that my consciousness has expanded and my vibration has risen. So it's gonna be cool to see what kind of experiences I have. Let's see. Let me go back to the comments. Let's see. Does my cat see me well? I haven't astral projected while having the cat here, so that's a good question. That's a really good question. I've never astral projected while having a pet in my life, and so it'd be cool to see what's up with that. Let's see. I see you took my advice. Inquisitive Bunny. What was your advice? I'm sorry. There's a lot of comments I read, so it's but I'm sure I did. I try to take all the advice that you guys give me, man, because we in this together. Tell me what you said in the comments below, because I read a lot of comments. How can one let go of the fear of OBE and lucid dreaming? I developed sort of a phobia to it. Whenever I find myself in the vibrational state or in sleep paralysis, I get terrified, to say the least. It's fear. I made a video on fear. I gotta release a lot of these videos. I told you I've been making a lot of videos, but I have a video on fear, right? And one thing I realized about fear in life, man, is fear is you telling yourself a story about something you don't want. So you have developed a fear of astral projection, and you've developed a fear of out-of-body experience and lucid dreaming because you're telling yourself a story in a way in which it doesn't serve where you're trying to go. You keep on repeat in your mind this scenario and some shit that you don't want to happen. So what happens? You fear it. You begin to fear it. So you have to break this cycle that you're in your thinking that's causing you to feel fear. And there's a bunch of ways to do that, but I'm gonna let that resonate with you for a second, and become aware of the story you're telling yourself, and realize you're making it up, buddy. You're making it up. You're making it all up, and other people have their stories of their experiences, but don't get attached to their experiences, because it's all relative. We all have our different, journey. We all have a different mind that goes with a different astral body, and we explore different areas in the astrals, and we, so it's very relative. So don't take anybody else's experience for your own. Yeah, tell yourself a different story. So you're telling yourself a story that is freaking you out. When I first astral projected, I got a little afraid when I first attempted it, but I stopped giving myself reason to be afraid, and instead I started, instead of giving myself reason to be afraid, I started getting excited for where I wanted to go. Turn that fear into excitement. sometimes they're very, that anxiety and stuff is very, it's parallel to excitement. You know what I mean? So like, see if you can tell yourself a story and realize that reason you feel that is because you're curious and you want to know. So allow that to kind of transmutate into excitement. Let's see. Like that song, thank you. Yeah, if y'all didn't hear, man, I posted a little video singing a little freestyle off the top of the head. It's just like, you know, just I think I love freestyle, man. It's like an opportunity to practice channeling in a way, you know, like letting tones and frequencies in the universe flow through me. So I'll be posting like, you know, little fun freestyles and singing moments. You know, I'm practicing. I still feel like I have a lot to work on, but try to be transparent with you guys and see the whole process, man. See the whole process of me trying to mold myself into what I'm desiring, you know. So, hey guys, my cousin is in here. He's popping up. It's my cousin Alan.
What's up? How's it going?
Yeah. If
Ready to hear.
Yeah. Guys, this dude right here. I left St. Louis to come out here to live with this guy because he's just one of the most positive, intelligent people that I know, man. And you know, so follow him on Instagram, Alan J Big. Yeah. And you know, if you think my stuff is like inspiring, uplifting, it's my cousin right there.
It's my cousin. Yeah, it's my favorite cousin. You know,
you look like a little bit too. You see the
the
little resemblance.
Yeah, see it a little bit.
Yeah, man, this guy got a whole bunch of folks on here.
Yeah, man. This is like YouTube Live or something. Right?
Yeah, I'm on YouTube.
I just got my new shirt today.
Oh, I see that.
You see it? Read it.
Attached to nothing, connected to everything. Ooh, that's a beautiful. That perfectly matches astral projection. Be attached. Be attached.
To everything.
Don't be attached. Be connected.
Can you see the website name?
rethinkingbig.com.
Yeah, that's my website.
Yeah, he does like motivational speaking and stuff, and you know. You want to tell me a little bit about what you speak on?
Yeah. I speak on the topics of success, wealth, and economics. Success in the sense of advancing confidently towards your dreams. Wealth, not only in a financial sense, but in a spiritual sense of who we are as abundant, loving, caring, graceful beings. Yeah, you want this shirt? Yeah. You can actually, I'm opening up a e-commerce store.
I checked your speeches out. Very powerful, man.
Appreciate that. Maeve, appreciate that. Yeah, I'm in a current process of opening up a line of shirts that are all have no, I don't lucid dream. I just fall asleep. I just fall asleep and then wake up. I don't. That's him. I talk to him about his dreams every morning. Fires me up. But we all have our gifts and everything. But yeah, so I like on my website I have t-shirt. I'm gonna have e-commerce store that I'm launching on and everything. It's Instagram, Alan J Big, ALLENJBIG. You guys are doing the right thing. Support my little cousin right here. You know, I always tell him we're gonna be at the top. You're gonna be. I've seen him since he had like childhood obesity. Like I've seen the y'all ain't seen the childhood.
They don't even know about that.
Y'all ain't seen the chubby Gordo. Y'all ain't seen the two neck Gordo. You know, but I can tell you one thing though. Even then, he was still wise. He still had a big heart, and his mindset was like, my body may look like this now, but my soul will soon transcend my body, and that's exactly what has happened. So I'm grateful to, you know.
Look, I know y'all play Fortnite, Xbox. He be playing Fortnite.
I play Paladins. It's still in beta version. I play Rocket League. What other game?
UFC 3.
UFC 3.
I'll tear y'all up in some UFC. Y'all don't want any UFC.
Yeah, so it's great. It's great. But I got to get my room cleaned up. Straight. But hey, man, I love you a lot, man.
You too, brother.
Over here talking and inspiring the world, man. I always said we're gonna be at the top, man.
We're at the top, man.
We're gonna be at the top. No, I don't play no Warframe. What does this look like?
He said, what about Tekken? Everybody.
I'm who's that one guy? King with the tiger mask. King. Remember King on Tekken?
Leto, something
on
like
Tekken.
That? What's his name? Yeah, I know you're talking about the tiger head dude.
Yeah, that's King. Yeah, and he wrestle. All right. Well, hey, y'all be easy.
Thank you, sir. All right, man. It's the Cuzzo right there, y'all. Somebody said I whoop you, Angela, and Tekken. Oh, they try to. That's funny. Yeah, we game too, y'all. We game too. He said he roasted me. Am I at uni? No, I don't go to school. I went to college for 1 year, and I just realized that what I want to do in my life didn't require it, so I end up getting all those books and studying that way. But ask the cousin, man. Love that guy, man. He's a good guy. Let's see. All right, so okay, so just if y'all ask a question, that boy, I wish y'all funny, man. Do you believe you found your truth and purpose and are living it? Yeah, I do, man. I do. You're living in your purpose and in your truth when the it starts the dynamic goes from you're pushing for something to you're being pulled towards something, and so in my life I feel like I'm being pulled and called to do what I do, and it gives me this superhuman energy at times, and there's often times where words will come through me that I'm like I'll make a video, and at the end of the video I'll be like, damn, I needed that. Isn't that weird? It came from me, but at the end of it I'm like, whoa, I needed that. So sometimes I feel you're living in your purpose when you're co-creating with the universe in a way, it feels like. Do I do calisthenics? I need to, man. I can do handstands. I can do a nice handstand. I'm not gonna do it now though, because I'll probably bust my head. But I would love to get in. I need to get in shape though, man. I got a little muscle on me, you know what I'm saying? I got a little bit, you know. You know what I'm saying? I got a little bit on me, but tapping the Archangel Gabriel. Huh. I could definitely know more about those. Know more about my angels. Yeah. Let's see what else we got on here. I just want to say thanks, guys. For tuning in, man, and exchanging with me. Like, without you guys, you guys give me purpose. You give me a way to express something in me that needs to be expressed. You give me somewhere to shine my light. And to direct my love. So I'm very grateful for you guys, man. Seriously, I'm appreciative. So, continuing. I just had to let that out. I love y'all, man. Is it weird that I've successfully AP on my first 3 attempts ever? Yeah. I mean, it's not weird, no. Kevin said, is it weird that I successfully astral projected on my first 3 attempts ever? Because it takes some people years and months, but he did it right away. And that's not weird at all, man. Our path lines up the way it lines up for a reason, so some people they have a goal of astral projecting and they're right here, well, it's working out that way because they have to become and shift around some things in their mind and in their heart in order to get to that goal. So it's like, God places these things in front of us so that we can mold and shift and become who we need to become in pursuit of our goal. Versus, maybe you want to get over here. Maybe you want to get over here, and it's not necessarily astral projection, but you came across astral projection, like, oh, that's a cool thing. And then you came across astral projection, and you did it right away. And now that you're astral projecting, this is really where you want to get whatever your goal is or whoever you're trying to become. And astral projection is actually helping you get there. So, it's just all about where we're, headed. You know what I'm saying? So we all have different paths. How do you raise your vibration fast? Ooh, that's a good one. I love that one. You can raise your vibration fast by getting grateful for a bunch of stuff right away. I mean, I call him, Abraham Hicks talks about going on appreciation rants. Go on an appreciation rant. Appreciation and gratitude is something that will give you so much energy. I'm telling you, sometimes I get overwhelmed with gratitude. In the past, right now I feel like I'm at a higher vibration than I've ever been in my life, and it's incredible. The last few days I've been brought to tears from how grateful I am. When's the last time you have been brought to tears from how grateful for life and grateful for the things in your life, you are? Unless you've been brought to tears from that. That's how you're on a path of ascension, and gratitude is, the way I look at it is, When you're grateful for your energy, for when you're grateful for where you're at and where you're going, the universe responds to that. And the universe is like, okay, this person's grateful for what they have. Let's go ahead and send them more of what they have, so that, because they're probably going to be grateful for it, and they're going to do great things with the energy that I send to them because they're grateful. And so your vibration raises. You're grateful. You're like, oh, the universe, hey, he's still grateful. Let's send them some more. Boom, 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 boom. And but when you're complaining in life, and when you're like, and you're not acknowledging all the beauty in your life, the universe is like, well, they don't see what they already have, so I'm not going to send them anymore. What would I send them more for right now when they won't even see all that I sent them already? So it's like, I can send them more, but they're not going to notice it. So it's like, notice as many things as you can to be grateful for, and you will feel great. I bet you have hundreds of things right now you can be grateful for if you took some time out to recognize it and acknowledge it and to search for it. So, yeah. What else, guys? What up on here? What up? Hi from Wales, UK. Or Wales, UK. Sorry, man, I'm American, dog. I don't know my geography and countries all that well, so you know what I'm saying. I might be saying it wrong, but hey, what's up, dog? Across the globe, it's dope. Okay, let's see. What happens when meditating in a lucid dream? That's a cool question. I've done it a while back. I made a video on it actually when I meditated in lucid dream, and I felt a crazy connection take place that kind of, it woke me up. So, but I remember it going white when I closed my eyes in lucid dream and began to meditate in lucid dream. Things went white, and I was tapped into a certain frequency that kind of like, it didn't freak me out, but it just woke me up. Like, it was a lot. So that's a good question. I would love to further explore that, especially from the place that I'm in right now in life. Cat farted. Hope he ain't poop. No, that cat know better. Cat never poop in here. Gonna be let's see. Do you believe in so-called black magic? Not that I do or don't believe in it. I'm just ignorant to it, so I don't really know a whole lot about it. So I can't really. There's nothing I can really say on that, but. Maybe I'll pick up a book sometime. I'm always open to learning. What else on here? What else you guys are saying? Let's see. Am I vegan? I'm not vegan anymore. I was vegan for a while, and then I was vegetarian for 2 years. In fact, that'd be a cool topic to make a video on. I need to talk about this. But I was vegan for a while. And then my taste buds got to me, y'all. And I became vegetarian for a while. I was still I shied away from a lot of dairy, but I mean, I would eat eggs, a little bit of dairy here and there. And I was that for 2 years. And then I started a business, right? And then I put everything I had into that business. And I took attention away from health, diet, a lot of stuff to build and to learn in that way. And my body kind of called for me to integrate me back into my diet. As crazy as that sounds. I know some of y'all ain't trying to hear that, but my body called for me to do it, and it grounded me in a way that I needed to be grounded at the time. So, and right now I still have meat and stuff in my diet, but very little. Honestly, right now I'm not even eating for real. I've been living on prana, just from how excited I am and how aligned I feel. I've been living off of prana, and so, but I still eat. I mean, I do eat, don't get me wrong, but I've naturally kind of began to drift away from meat once again, so do I believe that meat can transfer bad energy to you? Yeah, for sure. I also believe plants and other foods can transfer bad energy to you depending on the energy they've been brought up in. So I mean, you can eat anything, man, and if the vibration that thing was cultivated and raised in, it was not brought up and cultivated in love or in a balanced place, you'll feel crappy from it, so I mean, I've had inorganic like plants and stuff that made me feel crappy. So it's really just about to really more so than anything, whether it's plants or meat, it's all about the vibration those things are at when you eat it. So I mean, because I know people that eat meat and are happy people and are healthy people and look good and are aging well, but the thing that matters most is their vibration. And so if you're eating meat and it's affecting your vibration in a negative way, you need to listen to that and correct it, and then eat in a way that makes you feel good and raise your vibration. You know what I'm saying? But some people, they're getting meat from a certain place, and their vibration cool, and so I mean it's a relative journey. What do I think about alcohol and spirituality? Um, I don't drink, but I will drink sometimes, and sometimes drinking, I'm not gonna say it's good for your body, but it can be good for you emotionally and mentally when you let loose and you relax and you have some fun. Do it in a safe environment and around good company. There's been times where, man, my inhibitions was lowered in such a way from drinking alcohol that I was channeling. Something really powerful was coming through, and saying what needed to say saying what needed to be said to the people that were around me. There's been times where I've had friends in my space or people that I know, and it's like the universe was speaking through me to them, saying exactly what they specifically need to hear. And I feel if I hadn't had a couple drinks that night, it wouldn't have came out that way. But I don't do it very often. Only like socially or to have fun. But I love to have. I mean, shoot, if you want, we can turn up, have a little drink. You know what I'm saying? We have a little drink together. But yeah. So it just once again, I always bring it back to how are these things affecting your vibration. How does it affect your vibration in that moment, and then how is your vibration affected out of that moment, moving to the next moments. If in a negative way, which you can feel, your intuition will let you know, but if in a negative way, then you need to change something. But if in a positive way, then it's cool. Just be while your head's in the clouds, keep your feet on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's see. What about Kush? Man, they all have their pros and they all have their cons. You know what I'm saying? So, um, once again, just while your head's in the clouds, while you're high, make sure your feet's on the ground. Stay connected. So, I got some videos coming on altered states of consciousness though, because I have been in several different altered states of consciousness, other than alcohol. Um, so I'm gonna talk about those, man. I've learned a lot from those. So I love this, man. I'm enjoying myself right now, connecting with y'all, man. I really am. This is cool. I need to go live. I'll probably be going live on Sundays. I just went live randomly today because I have the time. But on Sundays, look for me on Sundays to go live, guys. I'll be going live on Sundays pretty often. Somebody said I'm on alcohol. I'm on alcohol right now. How you on alcohol? Let's see. Do I work with crystals? Yeah, I got crystals. Got some crystals right here. Got a bunch of crystals, man. Once again, I'm very vibration conscious. This was an amazing gift for me from my friend in London. Right here. This is like a bunch of little. It's a prosperity tree. Love it. Favorite crystals, amethyst. I love amethyst. Big fan of that. It has a lot of healing properties. Rose quartz, regular quartz, all really cool. So, what are my thoughts on psychedelics? I have a video made already on some experiences I've had with psychedelics. It's about 30 minutes long, and it's called Shrooms Gone Wrong. So look for that. I don't know when I'm gonna post it, when the time feels right, but it's already made, edited and everything. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. Let's see, I know there was what up, Pro X? I'm Pro X. Let's see. I'm starting to get hungry now. Make sure. How do you protect your energy from low vibrations? What's up, Aisha? Is that you say it, Aisha? But how do you protect your energy from low vibrations? A few ways, man. I actually made a video. One of you guys left a comment in one of the videos that I answered. I haven't. I made a lot of videos. I don't want to get bogged up with like rush videos and stuff. But I have a lot of them made. One of them is how to deal with energy vampires, and so I have a video coming on that. So. But one of the ways I deal with low vibrations is I just don't be around them. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll either distance myself, and I'll either distance myself or confront them, and let them know like, yo, why are your vibrations affecting me the way they're affecting me? Normally I feel good, but when you're around for some reason, I don't. It changes. What's up with that? What's going on with you? Is there some thoughts or emotions towards me you have that are ill, or what's going on in your life? Because if they're low vibrational, what they really need is love. Because love is very high vibrational. So I'll give them love, man. People that are low vibrational, I'll give them love, and I'll try to have real conversations. People typically open up with me. I have a real big heart. Heart's open. So oftentimes, if you have a big heart and you're dealing with other people that are low vibrational, maybe it'd be good for you to distance yourself, distance yourself from those people, and then begin to cultivate that heart. You know what I'm saying? Surrender to love. Yeah. Begin to cultivate that love and that energy in your heart, right? And people will get swallowed up by that. And you'll convert those low vibrations to high vibrations. Typically, when people are around me, the vibration, they get higher. But when I neglect myself and I don't do what I need to do for myself, then my vibration will get lowered by that vibration. So it's doing the right thing. I have a video like 10 minutes talking about it. So yeah. So it'd be out. Wow. Look at that synchronicity. Inquisitive bunny. That's what's up. I'm happy. Let's see. Yeah, living with energy vampires, man. It's rough. Learn from that place though. Learn from that place, observe. While you're living with them, observe. Learn from it. You're acquiring preferences. I made a video, I posted I think yesterday, going through rough times. Watch that video, guys, if you haven't. And share them if you vibe with them, but learn from that low place. Learn from that energy vampires, and it's giving you the ability. It's helping you acquire preferences in your life, things that you prefer. There's all these specific things you can observe about living with them that you now have clear in your mind, and you know what to look for to avoid moving forward in your future. So those kind of crappy things, you can use that to your advantage. Everything in life is happening for you. If you take on that belief, you begin to realize how everything is actually happening for you to get to where you desire to go. So learn from that time. Learn from that. Okay, what else? Healthy living. What's up? Hey, hi, sweetheart. Hey, how you doing? Much love to you. How you doing? What's up? Anyone here ever tried a pescatarian diet? I've been considering trying it. I used to be a pescatarian for a long time. I was a pescatarian for about a year and a half before I went vegan, and it definitely prepped me up for veganism. Don't eat tilapia is one of the main things I would say. Hey, what up, Richard? Hey, bro. That's what's up. How you doing, man? Hey, go follow my homeboy, man, on Instagram. He's a cold artist. Like, if you guys need logos or if you need any kind of art for your business or anything, check out. I don't know if you guys can see the comments or not, but Ninjuriken is his name. Ninjurikenx. Check him out on Instagram, and he's a cold artist, man. Like, all the things that he makes is so cool. I need to send you some kind of like headshot, bro, or some kind of picture, and you should turn it into something, man, because that would be cool. It's cool to see how far your skills have come, man. Let's see. How do you deal with being an extreme empath, like feeling everything so strongly that it's hard to be around people? Let me tell you something. You have a power that I'm gonna rephrase this. You have a great responsibility, right? To be blessed with empathic abilities and to be able to feel so deeply into other people is a blessing. It may feel like a curse at times because you feel so much, but it's a blessing. And not only is it a blessing, but it's a responsibility. So I would say embrace it, and try to observe what you're feeling. Observe the things that you're going through as you encounter and absorb so much energy from other people. I would say practice grounding. Look into grounding. Elliot hosts somebody who's great to listen to for grounding. Uh, Eat grounding foods, and really, really attack the things that are in your heart that are causing your heart to feel blocked. Whether it's relationships with your parents, or brothers, or sisters, or cousins, or aunties, or uncles, or friends, whoever it is, attack that. And what that'll do is it'll give you the capacity to love people on a higher level. Because when you're feeling all that stuff in people and you're feeling what they're feeling, if your heart's open enough, right? If it's open enough, it'll get swallowed up in that. So, if your heart's open enough, all that stuff will get swallowed up, and you can simply observe what's going on and still love your way forward along your life path. You know what I'm saying? And so, there's some opening up in the heart that might be beneficial to you. So. Um, So I'm probably gonna go here for about another 10 minutes, guys, because I know we gotta be somewhere here in a little bit. So I'm gonna go for another 10 minutes, and I'll do my best to answer whatever questions we have here. And if you guys enjoyed this, man, make sure you thumbs it up, and thanks for all the comments and everything. Hit the thumbs up on here if you guys haven't already. It would be great to help me grow this channel, because one thing that happened is when I took this time off, YouTube changed up its algorithm, and so I have like 25,000 subscribers, but hardly any of them will get to see my videos because they changed their algorithm up, and YouTube has made it harder for people to create content and to build. And so one thing I'm trying to do right now in my life is to set it up so that I can live off of doing this. Just it would help out. I want to live off of doing this so that I can help people and work with people full time. And so one thing that would help me out, one way you guys can help me out, is just by helping me grow this channel by if you've gotten any value. You don't have to share it or like anything, it's totally up to you, whatever. But if you feel like you've gotten value from these videos and stuff, and they've helped you out, I'd appreciate it. I do a lot of stuff for free, what I'm saying. It would help out so much, just liking whatever videos you see, or commenting, and that way it brings engagement to the videos, and people get to interact and catch all this stuff, man. So I'd be very grateful to that, guys. Yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate it. I do need to make a Patreon. I keep forgetting to do that, but and one thing I will be doing, guys, is soon I will be starting one-on-one coaching that you guys can engage. I'll probably do that for $40 for like an hour or something like that. I don't know, but that'd just be another way to you and I personally can go a little bit deeper, and we can find out what's blocking that heart, or we can help you move towards your astral projection experience. So whatever you want to do, we can work together, and that way, I can really focus my time on you guys one-on-one, and you can help once again, just support so that I can do this more. Because right now it's getting to a point where I'm like, I need to get a job. I don't want to get a job. I don't want to get a job. Oh, I don't want to get a job. Jobs suck, man. And this is, I want to live in walk in my purpose. So. But yes, that's enough ranting about that. Okay. Do I do yoga? I need to do more yoga. I love yoga though. Love hot yoga. Hot yoga is awesome. Hot yoga is awesome. Great. Hot yoga, guys. I love hot yoga specifically because you get to do a lot of stretching. It's challenging, so you're going to get used to deflecting the kind of thoughts that want to hold you back. Hot yoga is a great opportunity to deflect thoughts that tell you to stop, that tell you to quit, that tell you that you can't. It's a good way to deflect all that. So I highly recommend hot yoga, and it's great for your body. Tension, when you get tension out of your body, man, somebody asked, how do you connect to your higher self, right? How do you connect to your higher self and let that work in you and through you? One way that I found that has helped me connect and embody my higher self more is getting tension out of my body, right? Stop holding on. Tension is you holding on and staying attached to things that block energy from coming in. You know what I'm saying? Tension is the physical manifestation of your attachments. And oftentimes it's attachments to things that stress you out. That's why like when you feel that tension in your shoulders, it's like, you begin to think about all the things that's been stressing you out. Why? Because that tension is that those things that stress you out, you hold on to with the tension in your body. So if you have tension in your legs and your butt and your abs and your chest and your neck, that's all things that's keeping you from connecting, So I try to stretch as often as possible, shake my body, stay loose, and it makes a big difference. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier, Sophie. If you guys want to be notified when I make videos, and if you want to get to catch them, then on my channel, next to subscribe button, hit the bell, and the bell it'll notify you. I make that noise, I don't know, but it'll make that noise. It'll alert you. You'll get a notification of when I upload a video. So it makes a big difference. Let's see. No. Let's see. Sending love and hugs and high vibes. I like that. Thank you, Healthy Living. Appreciate you. I will happily receive them. Okay, see the freestyles, bro? You see the freestyle? Hey man, I kick a freestyle for you, man. Like that gets, and here's something I'll share about that. Somebody said, how do you find your purpose on here? I don't know who you were. Let's see, where you at? I saw you on here. Franco, he said, how you find your life's purpose? One thing that I listen to the energy of excitement, right? Gang, hey, y'all dope. I love y'all, man. I listen to the energy of excitement, right? Excitement is, to me, an indication from source, an indication from my higher self that when I move into that path, there's going to be things that reflect that feeling of excitement, right? So there's going to be, GX for the Devil XL freshman. Boy, they ain't ready for me. They I don't know why they getting all these bums, man. All these bums that talk about bitching money and hoes and stuff, That's who's making it big right now. But I haven't even made any songs yet. So, when I got a couple songs made, but I haven't shared them. But when I get in the studio, y'all, it's on, man. But yeah, going back. What was I talking about? Finding life purpose. Listen to excitement. That's a great way to get in touch with your purpose, man. And even if that thing that you're initially excited for isn't the specific thing that you're going to spend your life doing, it will help lead you to that specific thing that you spend your life doing. So listen to what excites you. What do you feel excited about? You know what I'm saying? And listen to that and go towards that, and it will guide you. Excitement is a very, it's a guiding force. You know what I'm saying? So, and one thing I love to do is I love to freestyle, right? And so when I like, it's amazing, right? The other day, I spent about 18 hours work, or like 20 hours working, right? And I was editing. I was up till like 6 in the morning, like editing and making videos and stuff. And we had to be up the next morning, like in 2 hours. And Alan comes in my room, and you're welcome, brother. Alan comes in my room, and he wakes me up, and he's like, "Hey man, are you ready to go?" And I was in pain. I couldn't get up out of bed, man. I ended up getting up. I ended up like putting some clothes on. I had a headache because I was so tired. You know what I'm saying? We get in the car, and Alan puts a beat on because he knows I love the freestyle. He puts a beat on, and I went from it's close to my highest excitement. You know, your highest excitement will give you energy, and so I call them expression sessions, right? Freestyling, and he puts a beat on, and you know, I instantly start vibing and freestyling, man, and after it was over, I it was me. It was getting the equivalent of like 8 hours of sleep. I was good for the rest of the day. I didn't go to sleep until like 12 the next that same day. I was good. I was running off of 2 hours of sleep all day from just getting charged up on something that is my that I love to do. So you know that's another tip for like getting energy, guys. And you know, do something that you absolutely love to do it every day. Whatever you love to do, whatever it is, whether it's painting, writing, reading, talking to people, whatever it is, spend some time doing it, and it will charge you up. It supercharge you. Super Saiyan. Ah! Oh, what do I do right there? Ah, Super Saiyan. Let's see. Okay. Hey, thanks, Mitch. I appreciate you, bro. You always leaving comments, man, and engaging with me, dude. I appreciate you, man. So, thank you. Yeah, man. Much love to you back. Do I watch Infinite Waters? Not really, man. Honestly, at this point in my life, I don't really watch a whole lot of other videos because I'm so busy making my own. You know, like, uh, yeah, just. Hey, is that Matt King? Oh, that's Matthew King. Oh, I just realized that. Is that the Matthew King I know? My homeboy? That you, bro? What's up, dog? If that's you, hey. Um, hey, Joe, that's what's up, man. I'm happy you get inspired by the videos. Means a lot. Means a lot. I'm happy to hear that. Uh, but yeah, I don't really watch any other YouTubers to be honest right now because I'm just busy creating videos and um, yeah. But I honestly I never even really got into Infinite Waters. I watched maybe like one or two of his videos. I can count how many videos I watched of his five times on my hand, like on my hand. You know, like I don't know. Just I mean, he's cool. I think he's awesome. I just never like resonated with him specifically enough to like binge watch his videos. I always mention Elliot Host, and he's the closest to the vibration that I've been trying to achieve in my own personal life. So, is there AP? When I was young, what profession did I want to become? Oh, I bounced around, man. When I was really young, I wanted to be a weatherman because I just I love storms. I used to sit out on the porch growing up and just like whenever there was a storm, tornado, I'll just like it's weird. I'd be hoping it was a tornado or something. I'd be like, oh, where's the tornado? Or you know, like, but yeah, I used to love that, man. What else? I don't really remember. Honestly, I wanted to be a Super Saiyan, and I feel like I'm getting there. Let's see. 11:11. Hey, what's up, y'all? Alignment, right? 44 likes. Check that out, y'all. Who gonna be the person to change it to 45? Let's all resonate at that energy right now. 44. Hey, that's my number. I see that everywhere, man. I just left London not long ago. Was there with a friend of mine, special friend. Yeah, we but not gonna get into all that. Yeah, but I was there, and I was visiting my friend Tiara, and she hosted me, and yeah, it was a great time. I was there for about 10 days. Ate good. Let's see. No. Tips on becoming more aware of happen aspects. Did you mean hidden? I think I saw your comment earlier. I just got distracted. Hidden aspects. What do you mean by hidden aspects? Elaborate on that for me. Do I play video games? Yeah. Typically at the end of my day, I'll sit down with my cousin Alan, and I only really play one game. That's UFC 3. I love that game. I used to wrestle and stuff, and back in high school, so I just resonate with like UFC and stuff. I love that warrior fighting, violence, action in those games. But you know, yeah, UFC is my cut, man. I play that probably once a day or once every other day, depends on how busy I am. But we usually play it at the end of the night when everything is done, checked out, and I can just enjoy the vibration of releasing and just having fun, and playing the game. So, but yeah, I game sometimes. Man, I said I want to go for another 10 minutes, man, but I just don't want to stop. You guys keep coming. Hey, Alan, what time do we got to be where we're going? Hey, Alan, what time is Ubuntu? Oh, okay. Oh, I got all types of time. So you said 7? Oh, okay, cool. So I ain't got no rush then, but um, I don't want to make it too long though. But I mean, if it's long, it's long, right? As long as you guys are here to vibe with. I am hungry though. You're awesome. Don't come at me with that. You awesome, man. I'm about to make some food, y'all. Y'all want to come with me as I make some food? I'm about to make some quinoa and brown rice. So I'm just gonna hang out with y'all for a little bit. I think this is overdue. Okay. Whew. Man, Brent is one of the people that we live with, man. He loves it. He keeps it cold in this house, man. Oh, it's so cold. Okay. Got a little brown rice and quinoa. Let's see, where can I set y'all for a second? I'll set you right here. How can I do this? Okay, maybe I can do that. I like this hoodie. I got this from London. This hoodie dope, right? Okay, there it is. Oh, snap. Dang it. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see, what can I'm just gonna set you guys down for a second, alright? There it is, that works. Thank you. Cool vibe. I guess more aware, high vibration, or clearing. Okay, so you said the hidden stuff. Okay, so how do you become more aware of hidden stuff? I guess more aware, high vibration, or even clearing out old stuff to get higher. I'm just gonna be real with you guys. So recently, I'll go on a little rant about this. I'll just be real, man. Because I have reservations about talking about it, just because it is what it is. But whatever. So recently, I had a shrooms experience, right? And that personally was a very healing experience for me. I did some magic mushrooms while I was in London, and it revealed to me a lot of things that I was holding on to, and specifically, the thing that I was holding to more than anything else in my life that I was unaware that I was holding on to was my mother, right? My mom passed when I was 7 years old. And that, when I was young, I didn't cry. I was so young, I didn't even really truly process it. Hold on one sec. I didn't even really truly process it, and yeesh. I didn't really truly process it and go all the way through with it, and so all my life, I can probably count on one hand how many times I've cried and felt sad over my mother passing away, right? And so on that psychedelic experience, I guess because I had repressed a lot of the pain associated with that. I had repressed a lot of, memory. Yeah, I feel you right there, man. But I had repressed a lot of my memories of her, so it almost came to a place where I didn't even like I haven't even said the word mom, you know, like I can count on a few hands in my life how many times I've even said the word mom, you know. And so there was a lot of pain and stuff revolving around that was unconscious to me. I wasn't even aware. And so I had that shroom trip, and it brought up all that. And I looked at it, I felt it, I released some tears about it, you know, and I felt it, and I felt connected with my mother in a way that I've never felt before, especially because I was with Tiara, who's a very, you know, beautiful spirit out in London that I was connecting with, and you know, and I was with her, so I was with her, you know, her feminine energy, and through her feminine energy, I was kind of like reconnected to my mother, and it brought up that mothering feeling that I haven't felt in a long time, like, you know, ever in my life, really, to you know, that mothering energy that all of us, you know, we love, we want, and you know, and so um yesterday I posted a video talking about my mom's that dream I had with her, right? That dream, and making that video and posting it brought up a little bit more, right? And later on that night, me and my cousin, he had some releasing to do about some things in his life, and I ended up crying. I'm talking about I released some tears that I didn't even know I can release. And I mean, it felt really good. It felt really, really good. I mean, it was sad and it was painful. I feel the energy still probably wanted to come out of me. But you know, right now as I talk about it, but on her birthday, right, made that post about her on Facebook, and you know, I shared that song with you guys where, you know, it was about her, and on her birthday, man, as the night came around, I started looking at one of her pictures, and I was really looking at that picture and connecting with it, and I was crying. I mean, you know, crying like I mean, like a kid. Like I was a child again. I was reconnected to the boy in me that missed his mom. You know, I was reconnected to that, and I got to acknowledge that. And um, after, I mean, I was crying for a good hour, man. Like just, I mean, and these were years and years and years and years of tears that 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 I never expressed. Years of tears, and and after letting all that out, I was so surprised. I was like, I've been walking around all these years with this pain in me, with this, and I didn't even know about it. So you ask about how to uncover hidden things, and I'm gonna be honest, like that psychedelic trip really, you know, being in an altered state of consciousness in a responsible and in a responsible way with good intentions set forth has been very healing for me, and um, revealed a lot to me. So that is one way, but I'm not suggesting to do that. You know, that's illegal. So I'm not suggesting that at all. But you know, that was one way. Lots of meditation, man. Lots of meditation, and listening to your feelings is another way. Just listen to what you feel. If you feel there are hidden things, um, you ask about hidden things. I guess because you know. You ask about those hidden things. Why? Because you feel like there might be some there. I am cooking. In the cooking in the pot with the pan. I'm a cooking. But you feel like there's some hidden things there, right? Uh, why do you feel like there's hidden things there? So you feel like there's something hidden. What do you feel? Go into that feeling. Listen to that feeling. And those feelings, well, feelings are guiding forces. You know what I'm saying? Skirt, skirt. Feelings are guiding forces in your life. You know what I'm saying? So listen to that. Listen to their feelings, man. They'll take you far. A lot of, especially men, a lot of us have been conditioned that your feelings make you weak, and they do that on purpose. They want you to be easy to control. You know what I'm saying? So they're like, oh, your feelings, you feel stuff, huh? You shouldn't feel that way. What are you, a little bitch? You a little punk? You feel stuff, you know? And they convince you not to feel and to be tough. They do that on purpose so they can control you, you know. But when you know your feelings, you know your intuition, man. You get access to a lot of power, man. will help you manifest a lot of great things in your life, and will, steer you in a way that you need to be steered. I think feelings are the voice of God. You know, appreciate you, Max, man. It's been a journey, been a journey, and I appreciate your love, Inquisitive Bunny. Uh, the condolences. Yeah, it's been a while, man. So I mean, it's still the pain's in there. Of course, you're always gonna miss your loved ones, but it was a while back. So, but I appreciate your love. Appreciate that. Yeah, Callie, here you've been there. Yeah, yeah, man. It's a rough thing, but it's part of life. Oh snap. Yeah, T Raw, all y'all, man. Condolences to y'all who have lost loved ones as well. I have never done DMT. No. Save you a plate. Hey, I got some. I got some. What's wrong with me? I got some. I got some quinoa and brown rice here with a little garlic in it. It's fire, It's really good. Man, probably let me put a little bit more garlic up in this deal. Any of you guys got any other thoughts that you want to express before I roll up out of here? Because this is running on. This is running. This is quite a long Skype session, isn't it? Not Skype session. Live interview. Not live interview. Just going live. What am I talking about? I'm thinking about this food right now. You know what I'm saying? Words are starting to become scrambled. Anybody else got any thoughts, man? Before I roll out. How do we get this 1 hour session? So I'll make a video this week on my website. It's pretty much done. I just gotta add a couple of final touches to it, and on the website you'll be able to book a session where we get a good hour in, and we talk, man, and we whatever you need to talk about or go through. I do my best just to do open session with you and exchange. So appreciate you, Maeve. You too. This time you go live. Tell us your time zone. So I live in Missouri, St. Louis, Missouri. Not St. Louis, Kansas City, Missouri in the United States. So that was at Central Standard Time, I think. Check it out though. Just Google Kansas City, Missouri time zone, and I will let you guys know. And hey, later, Maeve. Somebody said, "Can you talk about sexual energy and as a man how to direct it?" I'm still figuring it out myself, brother. Let me tell you. Sheesh. I'd be strong on Instagram. I'd be like, God dang, man, all these things on Instagram, man, all these girls on Instagram with they fine selves, man. I'd be feeling it too, bro. Breathing is a great way, and to stay passionate about what you do. Just go with the flow. But it's challenging. I'm right there with you. I'm Googling that question myself. You know what I'm saying? Help me. Help me. Yeah, man. Okay, let's see. Okay. Do I believe in soulmate? Is my soulmate. Every person is a soulmate. Everybody's your soulmate. Because we're all mates. You know what I'm saying? We're all, look at my face. I have a mouth, a nose, eyes. The same patterns that reoccur in me reoccur in you. Same emotions that pop up in me pop up in you. We're all part of this same infinite intelligence called the universe, called God. We're all different manifestations of the universe. Soulmates, man. We're all soulmates. All of us. We are one. I'm glad, Inquisitive Bunny. What's your actual name? Is your actual name Inquisitive? I haven't read Alan Watts. I've listened to some Alan Watts. I haven't read any of his books though. It's starting to get to a point in my life where, like, you know, another word for infinite intelligence to me is love, right? And I've dove deep into the energy and the vibration of love, and so, you know, I feel like a lot of answers come to me. I find myself not needing to read as much anymore. I mean, there's still a lot I have to learn. Books help me put things into words, but you know, love is truth. Love is the truth. You know, love is the truth. Love is infinite intelligence, and I've dove so deep into that feeling that, you know, a lot of the answers just come. You know, like, truth is constant. Truth is consistent. Love is consistent, and any question when any question that you ask and love you're asking love the question, love will reflect the right answer back to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything reflects in this reality. Everything is reflective of you. You know, and so when you ask a certain question and you ask it to love, or you ask it with love, you know, I consider myself love. So you ask me a question, and love will answer the question. You know, aka universal intelligence. It's not Gordon. You know, it's gotten to a place in my life where it's like, it's not Gordon anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something else that brings answers to me. You know, and I had to get out the way. You know, I feel myself getting out of the way more every day. So I'm gonna wrap this up here soon, though, guys, because I won't make it too long, but I just want to say, man, thank you guys for tuning in and and vibing with me. This made my day, for real. I'm gonna be posting some more stuff on Instagram. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, check my Instagram out. It's I am Gordon Xavier. Check that out, because I post on there several times a day. You know, and you can, if you want to talk more, you know, I'm gonna be doing stuff for the rest of the next few hours. I got some stuff to do, but you know, just message me and we can message back and forth and connect. And yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up though, because I'm about to bash mode. I'm hungry. Yeah, I'll definitely do this more often. Like I said, I'll be doing this on Sundays for sure, as a constant thing. And if I get downtime, I'll just hop on throughout the week as well. So later, skater. Thanks, bro. Keep making videos every day. You'll hit your goals so you can make a living from your vids. Just stick with it, brother. Thanks, man. I appreciate the love, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Not giving. Yeah, I try to be real with y'all, man. Yep, yep. All right. Peace, y'all. Much love. One love. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. You guys once again made my day. Check out the IG. I'm about to post a couple more things before today is over. So till next time, y'all. Y'all be easy. How do I end this thing? How do I end this? Hey, much love, man. I'm glad. I'm glad the videos have helped you. I'm glad the videos have helped you. Anybody else in there laugh? Y'all out? All right. Hey, man. I'm glad the videos have helped you. Odin. I'll just call you Odin. Man, I'm happy, man. Go. All right. Copper Max. All y'all. All right. I'm out. Talk to y'all later.